Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Vlogmas Day 21. Apparently my intro's audio is weird, so I'm going to try to tell you guys everything I covered. For today's video, I wanted to share some of my favorite Christmas movies on Netflix. I have a whole list and my computer will be next to me, so let's get started. Okay, so for the first movie series I wanted to share, it's Princess Switch 1, 2, and 3. If you guys haven't heard of it, there's Princess Switch 1 and 2. 1 came out in 2018. The second one came in 2020, so last year. And then the third movie came out this year. They all have names for each other. The Princess Switch, the second one is Switched Again. And then the third one, Princess Switch 3, is called The Romancing Star. So basically in Princess Switch, The Romancing Star, there's like, I think there was like this relic and it got stolen and they were trying to like figure out who stole it and like what happened to it. They tried looking for it and basically a whole adventure looking for something that was lost. Okay, so for the next movie series I wanted to share with you guys, it's called A Christmas Prince, and it also has three movies in the series. And the first one is called The Christmas Prince. It's basically romance and comedy, and it was released in 2017. And this series is basically the same as the Princess Switch, except there's no switching places. So the first movie summary, it says a junior editor, Amber, is like finally assigned to write her own story. She's a journalist and she misses Christmas in New York and goes to Aldovia and meets the king of Aldovia. And that's basically what happens, and they like get to know each other. And then Amber, she causes a lot of trouble. That's what I remember. And they get to know each other better. And the second movie is called A Christmas Prince, The Royal Wedding. And then the third one is The Royal Baby. So as the title, you guys can tell kind of what happens. Okay, but moving on. The next series is called The Christmas Chronicles. It's also movies. There's more than one. So it's Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2. I love this series. It's it's more of like a family movie, I guess, but there's a lot of like magical stuff going on in the movie, but I still really enjoyed it. And the first one is where like these two kids, they see a video that they had saved, and in the middle of the night there's like Santa's hand giving a present towards like the tree. And so then the two children, well, they're both teens, but they decide to like record the whole thing as Santa comes into their house. And then they have an adventure of going to the North Pole, meeting Santa and Mrs. Claus, and there's a lot in it, but yeah, the series is a really good one, so I really recommend that as well. Okay, the next 4 movies I have left are Christmas with a Prince, The Night Before Christmas, A Cinderella Story, Christmas Wish, and 48 Christmas Wishes. So the first one, Christmas with a Prince, is where a nurse has to stay during Christmas and helps. I think she's a pediatric, and there's a prince that gets injured, and he has to stay in the hospital for a while. So then the nurse and then the prince meet. They like talk a lot, they become friends, and then they fall in love, and it's also romance and stuff. I feel like all the Christmas movies that I watch are all like romance. But yeah, that's what it's about. And then the second one that isn't a series is The Night Before Christmas. This movie also stars Vanessa Hudgens, and it's where like night as in geese, so not like day and night. It's like a soldier kind of night thing. But it's where Vanessa Hudgens, I forgot her character name, but she meets a night before Christmas. So literally the night before Christmas, and I think. And before Christmas, they just like meet. It's the same thing as Christmas with the Prince. They meet, they like fall in love. There's a lot of adventures in all these movies, but The Night Before Christmas was another movie I was desperate to watch, and I actually don't regret watching it, so I really recommend that one too. The third one I want to share is A Cinderella Story, Christmas Wish. So it's a Cinderella story, and it's Christmas themed though. And so like these two characters, they have to work for like where these kids want to take pictures with Santa. So, and then they perform songs and they dance and stuff. And so this girl is an elf, and then the other guy is a Santa. And then their jobs are to entertain people, but they're not allowed to show each other faces, their own faces. So then the girl and the guy kind of, I think they kind of like each other, but they don't know each other who they are. However, like later you find out that they're actually friends. They just didn't know that they were working together. But they find out later. There's a lot of embarrassment stuff. And then there's a lot of like conflicts, but then it gets resolved, and then dating happens, I think. But most of it's all about like friendship too. So that's another good movie. My last one I wanted to recommend is 40 Christmas Wishes. Okay, so for this movie, the summary on Google, a pair of junior elves decide to find some missing wishes after letters to Santa are accidentally lost forever. Their journey takes them away from the North Pole and into the wide world, and then they meet like two other siblings, I think. And you know, elves in that movie, they have like those pointy ears in the back, and they don't know how to act like humans. So then there's a lot of stuff that goes along with them, and like a lot of things happen, and they make friends. But it's a really good movie too. And it was released in 2017, so it's been a while. So I don't think a lot of people talk about it and watch it, but it's still on Netflix, so go watch it if you guys are interested in that. You guys can all search up all of these movies. I'll list them all down below that I mentioned, down below in the description. So go check it out, search it up on Netflix, on Google, and just, yeah, have fun with those movies. I really recommend these Christmas Netflix movies. I really enjoyed all of them. So I really recommend you guys to watch it during December and January, even if it's past Christmas. That's great. So, yeah, these are the movies that aren't a series, and then the first three are, like, movie series. Alright, so this is going to be the end of today's Vlogmas video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys did, make sure to like this video and share as well. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Comment down below some video ideas you guys have for me for Vlogmas and, like, next year, and, yeah. So stay tuned for another video coming up tomorrow, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!